The entire independent television network has been blacked out over a pay dispute. Industrial action, which began last week, came to a head at lunchtime when union members in some regions refused to screen a network program. They were suspended. Then, after an ultimatum from the companies, the biggest union involved, the ACTT, called all its members out on indefinite strike. There now seems little likelihood of programs getting back on the air over the weekend. The government is going ahead with its proposals for a legally independent Rhodesia. The Cabinet today backed Mrs. Thatcher's plan, endorsed by other Commonwealth countries in Zambia last week. Details of a new constitution for the country are to be discussed at a conference in London next month. Meanwhile, President Nyerere of Tanzania says he's persuaded the leaders of the guerrilla armies to accept key points in the Commonwealth plan. In Belfast, there's been more trouble as gangs of youths hijacked vehicles and set them on fire. It's the third day of disturbances following the 8th anniversary of the introduction of internment. Customs officers who've been protesting against government plans to cut 6,000 jobs are to end their week-long work to rule at midnight. The two unions involved say they called off their action after the Chancellor, Sir Geoffrey Howe, indicated that only 1,400 jobs would now go. But the Treasury say that no such commitments had been given. Attempts by the TUC to end a dispute at a huge Scottish iron ore terminal have failed after only 90 minutes of talks. The terminal at Hunterston on the Clyde has never opened because of a disagreement between steel workers and dockers about who should man the site. The construction of a £250 million petrochemical complex at Mosmoran in Fife is to go ahead. The government decision comes after 2 years of delaying action by environmental groups. Building societies had a better month in July. Investors paid in £100 million more than June. But the societies have warned that it's not enough to stop rates rising next year. They want a drop in interest rates elsewhere in the economy. Well, that's the late news on BBC One. Now a look at the weekend weather.